The ending has arrived. You are now present and accounted for. Welcome to the steering wheel.
The ending has arrived. Let me know if the audio is okay. I'm not okay with my lighting situation. Let me stand and fix it. Gonna fix my audio. Oh, the audio. Yeah, let me know if the audio is okay. But I am gonna fix the lighting situation. We're gonna try to use some natural light. I'm gonna use some natty light over here. Let's see if that improves the situation. Huh? Can you hear me? Are we here yet? Are we there yet? Are we here yet? Oh, the lighting situation's worse. I made things worse. You know, it's okay to make things worse sometimes. I had to fix that. That's way too much. Come on. Look, you kids are reading my palms. Okay, maybe I need to slide over or something. Okay, I'll be right back. Sterling Trucking delivers coming soon. Let me know if the audio is okay. I wish one of you would follow instructions. Just one. Well, here we go. I'm okay with that. Sick bastards first saying hello. Saying hello. Saying hey, hey, hey. Sick bastard audio is pristine. I have shut off everything. I've shut off everything on the computer that does like for your audio inputs, like background noise and stuff. So you'll hear a tower fan sitting in the cab of the truck. You'll hear the APU running like back behind this wall. Ah, screwed up the camera again. You'll hear the APU, the fan running over there. Let me. Oh, Sterling is unsatisfiable. It's almost like I have standards. Speaking of standards, the weather outside is frightful, and I don't feel delightful. There's a dude parked in a semi truck in front of me, and he's eating ramen. You ever notice how people eat ramen? They like stuff like half the noodles in their mouth at the same time. It doesn't look sexy. There's no sexy way to eat ramen. Have you ever tried eating a taco without twisting your head to the side? It's Taco Tuesday. Are you eating tacos? Are you enjoying tacos? You got any pink tacos around here? You're very white. Huh. Jeez. Point out the obvious. This trucking life, this Walmart life. Oh, that the first sick burn of this show. I called him by the wrong name. This Walmart life saying howdy. Sick bastard saying audio is awesome. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Good. Uh, yeah, I shut off like anytime you're having problems on a live show, you know, through a computer or something like that. Make sure you go through your input settings, like where you can change volume controls and stuff like that. And then if there's any little bonus settings for audio fixing, audio templates, audio stuff, get rid of it. Just shut it all off. StreamYard has its own audio stuff that you can activate, and yeah, make sure any audio correction built into your computer is shut off. Sick bastard, you're the son. I'm Saul, right? Welcome to Sterling Trucking Delivers. Not so that channel. I was not able to retrieve the content. 29 episodes, averaging what 30 minutes each, and it went through my trucking journey of earlier this year, and all that content's gone, but I still have the templates that I used to create those episodes. So I've already made one Sterling Trucking Delivers video. I don't know why I'm scratching. I'm scratching both arms at the same time. Is this a nervous tick? I'd sit here and just Should I start rocking? Am I a trapped animal? Am I like a gorilla in a cage? You ever see a gorilla in a cage? They're not free no more. They just sit there and they rock. They rock. You ever see animals at the zoo and they just rock back and forth? You ever see a lone wolf in a cage just pacing and certain? I am in solitary confinement. Get over it, Sterling. You chose this profession. Sick bastard saying no. I agree. Chasing Ghost saying hello. I'm gonna keep the little comment thing open. For some reason, well, for one, I'm squinting again. Let's relax our eyes. We need to do a relaxation exercise at 7 minutes and 22 seconds. Deep breaths. Relax. Stop squinting. Huh? Let's read the comments. Check in on each other. Make sure everyone's doing okay. Right? That's all that matters. Any questions? Any trucking questions? Any questions of questions? If you have questions about questions, if you need me to make up questions, I just sit here and pontificate on questions I'm making up for myself. Go for it. Ask trucking questions. Ask life questions. There is a food grade tanker in front of me right now, broadcasting today's sun right into my eyes. Remember, I said not to. I'm not going to squint. Watch. I'm not going to squint. You see me squinting? I'm not going to squint. I'm going to sit here and just let the sun. It's kind of hard to see the comments now. I'm not going to squint. Listen, I promised you I wasn't going to squint. Got close to it though. Okay, now there's a giant black spot on my monitor. I'm not going to squint. Chasing Ghost, I think, was the last comment. Can't tell. Sick bastard. This trucking life. No, this Walmart life. He is known as this Walmart life. Sick bastard saying like, share, and sub. No. Desubscribe, unlike, counteract, and disavow. My channel, you will never, from this day. Oh, there's a Chevelle SS. Holy shnikes. You kids ever see a Chevelle S? Of course you have. Come on. It was a nice one, too. I'm literally next door to a private airport, and there's been some pretty cool cars driving in and out. It's weird because there's no cafe. Usually these little private airports have a place for $100 hamburger. $100 hamburger is basically you fly your airplane to a cafe and $20 hamburger, but it costs $80 in fuel. Oh, I mathed. Did you see that? I freaking mathed. 80 plus 20 is 100. Yay! Listen, you got to make yourselves proud every day because nobody else is going to. I almost squinted. This isn't squinting. I swear. Trucker D. Hello, how's it going? We're doing good. As you can see, my YouTube channel has returned. I needed a 1-week break from it. I needed to live a life without a camera nearby. Where's my camera? What'd you do with my camera? I was going to show you my camera. Uh-oh, we messed up the camera. With that being said, I'm going to walk up front and look for the camera that I had. It's share time. We're gonna share. Fix camera. There we go. That is GoPro Hero 11. I'm using the big one right now, and so if you see any episodes of Sterling Trucking Delivers, that's what I was trying to say before I got rudely interrupted by the comment section. You kids are out of control. Stop it. Sterling Trucking Delivers coming soon. The channel is dead. There is no more Sterling Trucking Delivers. So what I'm going to do, and listen, this main channel that you're watching right now used to be called Sterling Trucking Delivers. But when I ain't got come on now. Fix it. Fix it. Fix it. Now. Keep going. There you go. This is you when I'm filming Sterling Trucking Delivers. There will be episodes on my channel. The problem with using the big Hero 11 that I've got is it's a little too heavy. And as I'm talking and doing my things and stuff, like the camera will start going down like that. So it's better to use my Hero 11 Mini. And this next paycheck, today's the 5th. Today's the 5th. So I've got a couple paychecks before the next Living Legends race. I might get a couple more Hero 11 minis and some roll bar mounts. But my favorite GoPro right now is the Hero 11 Mini, and they're super cheap right now. They're super cheap because people don't like them. And listen, I like things that nobody else likes. That's why you're here in the comment section, because nobody likes you. Sick. Another sick burn with the friggin' camera that it won't friggin'. Is there a way to, like, should I put sunglasses on the camera itself? Sterling Trucking delivers coming soon. Yeah, it'll just be a feature on my channel. So every once in a while when I post a trucking video, it'll be Sterling Trucking delivers. And then whatever the title of the video is. So this morning was Rise and Sun, because the Stoics teach us to rise before the sun, walk before the sun rises, so you may attack the day, you may seize the day. Memento mori, right? Something like that. I don't know if that's not what memento mori is. Is there a Google around here? Do I need to pull up Google? I think I do. You kids deserve quality entertainment around here, I swear. I see how much you pay for this. I've been running the numbers. I know what you're sacrificing to sit here and watch as I Google myself across the internet. Hey, there's Google right there. What does memento mori stand for? Ah, remember you must die. Memento mori is a Latin phrase meaning remember you must die. A basic memento mori painting would portray it with a skull and other symbols commonly found are hourglasses, clocks, stainless steel, and candles. Let's remember memento mori pictures of advantage to life. Okay, there we go. Should I look up images? No, because I've got safe search turned off. Oh, you don't want to be around my computer when I got safe search turned off. Woo! Whew. Set the internet on fire. I'm not squinting. Not squinting. Not squinting. What was I talking about? Doesn't matter. Sterling Wheel Gas Pastor. Throw some questions down. I want to interact with you kids. Sick Bastard says sunglasses. Don't need them. I'm a man. I ain't going to squint. I really should turn the camera around and show you kids what I'm looking at, because like there's some cool semi trucks and stuff. Listen, I only became a truck driver so I could sit in a truck stop and watch trucks. Trucks used to be a lot cooler than what they are today. This Walmart life. What does trucks use left lane mean? Oh, that means when you're in the construction zone and it says English speakers only on the in the left lane. That's what that means. So if you know the government wanted everybody that doesn't speak English to quit driving a semi truck, just arrest everybody that's not in the left lane when it says trucks use left lane. Road construction. Am I right? Chasing ghosts. My clutch covered in oil, it's slipping. I'm 79,000 pound. Oh, what gear is it slipping in? Huh? Usually it'll slip. It'll start slipping in like 6th gear. If you're trying to get home, no, I'm not gonna give you advice on how to burn your clutch till it starts smelling really bad, and then let it cool down. Give it about 30 minutes. Just slip the clutch. You know, leave the parking brake on. Just slip that clutch. Let it burn for a little bit, and it'll stop slipping long enough to get it to a shop. Don't trust anything that I say, please, ever. this Walmart life. You just made my Google go off. Hey, Garmin, navigate to the Lion's Den. If there's truckers watching, they hate me right now. Tyke Trucking, I'm glad you found my channel again. Yeah, you'll notice there's only 28 subscribers right now. And that's fine. I wanted to restart, but I didn't want to delete my channel. And there is somebody in these comments right now who will remain unnamed, who sat with me on the telephone. You know, I stopped by a payphone. Remember payphones? Put in some quarters and I turn the little dial. You know, and then it clicks back and it clicks back. You know, I dial your numbers and stuff. You could also just pick up the receiver and zero, talk to the operator and be like, hey, I need to talk to somebody about deleting my YouTube channel. And they'll go, well, let me put you through the crisis helpline. And that's exactly what happened. I would never lie to you. And I sat there with my finger hovering over the delete button on YouTube, and I didn't do it. Instead, I chose private, make a channel private. And the weird thing about doing an exercise like that is YouTube will hide your content even from you. If you make your channel private, you hide your content even from you. So I couldn't go back in there and reminisce, watch, you know. And it got to me. But then I was like, let's enjoy the peace. And I believe I think I did a week, and every day my happiness got like 10% better. It was like if you watch The Grinch backwards. No, The Grinch was actually a good story at the end. Anyway, my heart grew 10%, 10% bigger every day, and because I didn't have to worry about my YouTube channel. I didn't look at the world through the eyes of a creator. You know, I wasn't like, oh my God, I need to film this. No, I didn't care. Like I was alone in my thoughts. And I was talking to somebody that was a special gal. And I was getting some confidence back in who I am and where I'm going in life. It was nice. She's a pretty lady. And she ghosted me. Oh, it's almost like I feel like I deserve it sometimes. I guess I'm more sad about it than I thought. But you know, it's nice to meet people and people meet you, and I don't know. You go from living in solitary confinement. Keep in mind, padded room. I can slam my head against these walls as much as I want, and it ain't gonna hurt. I need a straight jacket for sleeping though. Wonder if they got like comfortable straight jackets. Do they have one man straight jackets? Tyke Trucking's in the house saying, hey, chaps, how's the doing? I'm glad you're back. I'm glad I'm back. The channel's going to change. Not really, but it will. I'm going to focus a little bit more on loving my hobby, right? Like I got the GoPros. I'm talking to you on my editing computer. The one week that I took off of YouTube and just drove a semi truck and made my money. And in one hand, you know, if a bird lands in your hand, it's going to poop on your wrist. In one hand, I was finding peace by not having the stupid YouTube channel. And it's not stupid. I loved it. It was my hobby. How am I going to win with this goddamn camera? Swear, everything in this world is designed to annoy and offend. Fix the camera, 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 fix the camera. Are we fixed yet? Does this make it better? Is that okay? Huh? Are you doing okay? It looks like I'm looking down the front of your pants, don't it? Tyke, can I see what's in your pants? Huh? I'm not dropping the link. Well, oh God, no. Because he'd do it too. Now it's too dark, and you see I got sunburn. Uh, yeah, I went for a walk here a little bit ago and got a little bit of exercise because, I was a moody little thing. A moody little. I promised myself, I promised mom that I wouldn't cuss on the live stream as much. So please respect our mothers. Okay. Sick bastard saying hi to Tyke. Chasing Ghost. All gears that's soaked in oil. Oh, sick burn. We had 3 sick burns on the show already. Yeah, if it's soaked in oil, you're screwed. You're screwed. Soaked in what kind of oil? Like leaking off the turbo and got in the bell housing? Huh? You blow a hydraulic line? Huh? What you got going on? You got cooking oil down the back of the transmission? You driving a day cab? Tolga saying oi oi. Never seen Tolga before. Tyke Trucking saying hi to Sick and Tolga. Tolga saying hi to Sir, which is probably Tyke. Tyke is a Sir. I wonder if he's been knighted. Is it Sir Tyke Trucking? I think it is. Tolga saying, I still have a few of those telephones. The rotary telephones? Well, yeah, you live in Turkey. Surprised you even have electricity. This Walmart life, joke's on you. I was going to stop at the den anyway. Only a professional Lion's Den customer would call it the den. Just saying. Hey, Google, what's little Tay up to? Oh, I messed up my own Google at the same time. If you haven't heard on the news, I'm going to bring breaking news from Sterling Wheel, your gas pastor. The artist, the social media influencer, Lil Tay, turned 18 years old 1 minute after midnight. And with that, started an OnlyFans channel and made $3 million in one day. Problem is, she filmed all that when she wasn't 18 years old, making everybody that searched her content out on OF now a PDF file. So be careful what you search out on the internet. It might just screw you. This Tyke Trucking, shut up, stop acting like and you're bigger than that. You're real. Listen, I can act as moody and flamboyant as I want. I got the shirts for it, man. You've seen my Hawaiian shirts. I can be so flamboyant. I can skip and jump and flip. I do my somersaults. Oh, I messed up the camera, didn't I? Stop messing up the camera. Fix. Changing the colors, looking down your pants. There we go. Oh, fucked it up again. Hey. Eh? 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 I'm okay with that. I could always just shut off the camera. But what are you kids paying for? Nothing. None of you are paying, except for the members of the channel. I'm surprised there's still members to my channel. Sick Bastard saying hi to Tolga. I don't know what a Tolga is. Tolga saying hi to Sick Bastard. I don't know what a Sick Bastard is. Tolga, happy to see you and hear this Walmart life. Yeah, he's cool. Chasing Ghosts. I see you, sis. Tara is watching, lurking, waiting for me to read her comments. Tolga saying, I directly hide my boobs. No, you don't. Tyke Trucking saying, I'll dangle my dong. You should. You should be proud of it. Chasing Ghosts, northbound Highway 59. I'm cursing choices in my life. Oh, definitely my sister. Worn out Kenworth, heavy load. If I can keep my eyes open, I can make it home. Oh, that sounds like a song lyric, don't it? Is that a song lyric? Buck Brown, if you're watching, I need you to fact check Tara. That is song lyrics. That is song lyrics. She listen. Don't come at my comment section with song lyrics. I'll read them. I'll read them. Chasing Ghosts, northbound Highway 59. I'm cursing my choices in life. Worn out Kenworth, heavy load. If I can keep my eyes open, I can make it home. I've never heard that song before, or have I? Is it a country song? Tara's been sharing some wonderful music with me lately, and sometimes when friends send me music, they'll send me like a YouTube video or whatever in the chat or text, and it's like she shared a couple really good songs today, really good artists. And listen. I've always got headphones on. I've got these or my Sony's, so I can hear the music in its full quality, especially with YouTube Premium because you get better sound. Um, and the couple songs that she sent were mixed very well. I always listen to music with headphones. Like I'm in the. You obviously know I'm in a Kenworth now. Um, the speakers are atrocious. Let's see if I can shows you that speaker right there. What is that? 5x8? No, it's just a. That's the speaker right there. You can't really see it. I think that is a 5-inch speaker. I don't know. It's definitely not a 6-inch. I'd have to drop my underwear to find out. Sick burn. Um, that's definitely song lyrics. Tolga, this is how boobs look like if you guys don't remember it anymore. Thanks. The nipples are out of alignment. Honestly, it looks like nipples on a butt. I don't know, Tolga. It might be StreamYard and how it shows it. The nipples are a little low. As a man, as a fan of women in their 40s and 50s, I'll approve. Tolga, not A, both of them. Listen, Tolga, we forgive you for all your speech misgivings. Robin's in the house saying, "What up? Good seeing you here." Tolga saying hi to Robin. Robin saying hi. Tyke Truck and saying, we're at 30 minutes, so I can say titties and beer. I'm glad I ain't. Let's say titties beer. I know queer people that like titties. Come on now. Get with the program, Tyke. Jeez. You live in Appalachia somewhere? You sound like it every time I've heard your voice. Is like, does he live in the deepest, darkest regions of West Virginia? Robin saying, see my wait, two. You can see what? Are you drinking? Stop drinking. Chasing Ghost said, haven't named the song yet. I'm thinking Northbound Highway 59. Um, I'm going to ask you a question that is probably dumb. You probably know. Do you know the artist Junior Brown? He's got a song about Highway 35, and it's really good. Country song. Junior Brown from Austin, Texas. See, that, I I didn't have to ask. Come on. do 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 do. I-35 is a mighty long drive. So I'm heading back to Austin tonight. Yeah, that's right. See, listen, I know my Junior Brown. She's just denim wearing venom. She's a nightmare dressed in blue. Tolga, those saggy boobs. That's why. Listen, all boobs need love. That's going on my tombstone, by the way. Here lies Sterling, All boobs need love. Damn. Sick burn, interior burn, emotional burn. All boobs need love. One single tear. One single tear. Yes, I do. Old Mac. Never seen this guy before. At my age, nipples in any position looks good. Yeah, it's sometimes you're looking at your own and you're wondering, whoa, what knocked those out of alignment? And you might look at somebody else's nipples and be like, hey, what knocked yours out of alignment? And you wind up talking about your nipples for an hour. You know what I love about old Mac as my camera is trying to adjust? I wasn't trying to slap you, I swear. Huh? Uh, uh, we got good color? There we go. You know what I love about old Mac is you can't tell he's old. You want to know why you can't tell he's old? Because you can listen to him on a live stream and he doesn't talk about bowel movements. He doesn't talk about physical ailments. He doesn't compare and contrast with everybody around him about his health conditions. He sits there and he tells stories. And we're with him 100% while he's talking about his stories. Oh my God, I have been on the USS Nimitz with old Mac no less than 10 times right now. I've ridden in semi trucks with old Mac. I've ridden on motorcycles. I've seen Washington. I've been to the Jubitz truck stop. I've been Montana. Like when old Mac is relaying his stories, all of you watching this have watched old Mac. Who am I even talking about? Who? We're with him everywhere he goes. It's just amazing. So in my break away from YouTube for a week, uh, I wasn't able to comment. I could like videos, I could dislike videos, but I wasn't able to comment. And so I went back and lurked on many of your channels that are watching right now. And if you noticed that your first video that you posted on YouTube got a like, that was me. That was me. I watched all of your first videos. Everybody that's watching this right now that has a YouTube channel that I can see in the comment section. Uh, because I'm searching for the meaning of my own YouTube channel. And so I see where some of you have started, and I see how you've progressed and where you're at today. Because I'm subscribed to most of you, and I watched I watched the content that you dropped this week and next week, and today. I've been watching, and I see how far you've come, and I want you to know that it's awesome, and you're awesome, and I can't thank you enough for not shying away from YouTube. And with old Mac on the screen, I do want to apologize to some of you that seen me just flat out disappear. Uh, I needed it. I needed the break. So don't feel bad that I had to leave for a little bit. Just think of it as a vacation. It was a vacation, so I could uh, find the love for my hobby again, because for one, it became therapy, and I can't afford therapy right now. I'm looking out the window because there's a hot chick walking across the parking lot, and my internet connection's bad. Internet, fix. Bad internet. Internet, come back. Come on, get back in there. Come on, internet. Internet. There we go. The chances are, by the time I see the little warning that my internet's crappy, it's already been crap. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I love all you guys. There, that's all I had to say. Tolga laughing. Sick bastard saying hi to old Mac. Where? Old Mac's in here? I've never seen that guy around here. Totally say welcome in, sir. uh, there's a Schneider truck that just pulled in front of me. Can you see the orange? This Walmart life saying, yes, the speakers are junk, but not only that, the stereo, if you have it Bluetooth, your audio player or listening to music will blast the weather channel after you shut the truck out. Ah, oh, hate Kenworth for that exact reason. I like the weather channel, so it's totally cool. Chasing Ghost says, yes, she knows who Junior Brown is. This Walmart life, I can proudly say that all the Walmart 2026 Cascadias have a way better system now. That FedEx contractor that I drove for, he had the premium in all of his premium sound in all of his Cascadias and all his quesadillas. So I had a subwoofer and everything. Camera. First it's the internet, now it's the camera. Oh, don't tell me my audio's got to screw up. You're just gonna have to wait for the camera to fix itself. Oh, but yeah, like I said, I took the week off from YouTube and I poked around your channels. And I was judging. I was like, look at these people that have YouTube channels and I don't. Listen, I kept my YouTube channel. I'm going to allow myself a soda because for one, I could use a sugar buzz, and two, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. I'm drinking a soda. You can't stop me. I'm gonna drink a soda. You don't know what soda it is, but if you know who I am, you could say it's Dr. Pepper. Of course it is. Come on now. Kind of, you think there's tomfoolery around here? There isn't. Oh, ha. I haven't had soda in like a day and a half. Oh, the first one's always the strongest. And then, you sit here for a minute and you're like, oh, one sip wasn't enough. Yeah. The new Freightliner quesadillas have good speakers. I'll make you uncomfortable. That's Robin, by the way. You can see the speaker in the camera, 5-inch. That's 5-inch camera, right? 5-inch camera. Ooh, imagine the porn you could film with that. Old Mac. Hey, good humans. Have you seen this guy before? Is this guy new around here? He looks kind of young. Not sure if we should trust him or not. How did he's holding a wrench? How'd that young guy get a wrench? This morning he was having some audio problems on the coffee crew, on the duct tape coffee crew, and he went live afterwards, and it was better. Because listen, I want old Mac to always have good audio. I hang on to every word that man says. Robin saying hi to Mac. Okay. I have to read that. That has to be read out loud. I can't. It's 40 minutes into here. Nobody's watching. Tyke Trucking. By the way, anytime you see Tyke Trucking on the channel, I want to remind you that he's the official fact checker of Sterling Wheel. Anytime I sit here and pontificate and bloativate and drop in facts and figures, if I get anything slightly wrong, Fact Hunt Tyke will come in here and regulate, and he'll drop the truth. He'll correct. That's Fact Hunt Tyke. Oh, should I sing it as an old Scottish limerick? There was a young woman from Horton who had a long tit and a short one. To make up for the loss, she had a cunt like a horse and could fart like a 650 Norton. Okay, Tyke. Ah, that's delightful. There was a young woman from Horton who had a long tit and a short one. To make up for the loss, she'd cunt like a horse and fart like a 650 Norton. Oh, there we go. Tolga's dropping more boobs. Listen, in Turkey, they don't have like rules against topless women and stuff. I wonder how these going to look like on StreamYard. Well, you messed it up. There you go. More. Wait, hold on. I can fix that. Hold on, Tolga. I don't want to disappoint you. There, I fixed your titties. I'm like a plastic surgeon. I fixed Tolga's titties. Uh, Robin is not impressed. Robert, your joke. He's just not impressed. Robin with a sideways thing. Tyke Trotkin saying, "Come on, Robin. Come on over here at 40." Brown chicken was the 100th. 100th? 100th. There's no N. 100th? I have a speech impediment. He was the 100th. 100. Son of a bitch. He was the 100th subscriber to Sterling Trucking. I'm listen. I just gotta blow my nose before I ram a finger up my nose on a live stream. Ah! I'm gonna pick my nose. He's picking his nose. He's picking. He's rolling. He's not flicking. Because it'd be rude to do that. I'm in a small enclosed space. Why would I freaking pick, roll, and flick? There we go. Camera on. Camera activate. Oh, do. Brown Chicken was the 100th subscriber to Sterling Trucking Delivers and the last subscriber to Sterling Trucking Delivers. Cameras, I swear. And Sterling Trucking Delivers got deleted. So next time you see Sterling Trucking Delivers, it'll be a video on the main channel, Sterling Wheel. 2-4, you're in the house. How we all get unsub? Just click back in. Good, glad you're here. So a week ago, I made my YouTube channel private because I needed a break. I needed to reorganize. I needed to gather myself. So all 1,187 of you lost your subscriptions. And I'm not going to go into the whys of it other than I needed peace, and I got it. Tolga saying hi. Brown Chico. Hey, hi, Tolga. Robin saying all got unsubbed. That's right, because I put my channel private. I need to be careful with the hand gestures there. I could have made some Jewish people upset. Just saying. They would have wrote to the FCC and be like, "That guy Sterling, I was watching YouTube when this man named Sterling displayed anti-Semitic gestures into his camera." I was like, "Hey, I'm just fixing my camera." Oh, everything's a controversy. Everything's a controversy. And it causes engagement, right? I'm not going to be happy with my lighting. Does that fix it? No. No? Yes. I don't want to turn this light on because it gives you a glare. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You only know, dear, how much I loves you, so don't take my sunshines away. That might work. Yeah, everybody got unsubbed because I had to reorganize my channel. Old Mac Donald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Sterling, if you and Keyfob puts your heads together and lean forward with the cherry on top, you guys look like perfect sized boobs. I have a very large head, very bulbous and throbbing. What were you talking about? Oh, boobs. Whew, man. Yeah, boobs are great. Remember that one pair of boobs that you saw? Ask any guy that question. He knows. He'll bam, comes right to memory. I can't remember the Pledge of Allegiance, but fucking A, do I know every pair of boobs I ever seen. Oh, I meant to clean up language. I do apologize. My camera's just not going to cooperate. My camera's just not. I'm over here trying to perform. Settle down. You're getting a little heated. Okay? You're getting a little passionate, Sterling. You need to settle down. It's obvious you're trapped in solitary confinement and you're slowly losing your humanity. Oh, I got news for you. I lost my humanity a long time ago. When did I lose my humanity? Not exactly sure. It was trucking related, though. It really was. Oh, I don't know when I lost my humanity. Sometimes it happens a little bit every day. Oh, another sick burn. But even with all the years of experience and wisdom of old Mac, he talks about the perfect size boobs. There's no perfect size boobs. There's no perfect size boobs. You embrace the variety, right? Variety is the spice of life. Look at me teaching an old man new tricks. 2-4. Tolga 240. Yeah, same for all people. Be back in time. Yeah, everybody lost their subscriptions. And listen, just resubscribe if you want to. You don't have to. I'm not going to ask anybody to subscribe to my channel. I'm not going to ask for your please like and subscribe. Get to ride along with Sterling in a semi truck. Get to ride with me on my motorcycle. No, we're all adults here. I ain't got to tell you what to do. Let's grow this channel again. Let's do it organically. I'm going to use all the YouTube tricks that I know of. I'll make some shorts content and drone footage and all that other. Oh, if you didn't notice, now you have. I am using. Old Mac's going to roll his eyes at me. I am using AI. Listen, I understand the evils of AI. I know it's the end of civilization as we know it. But I used it. You want to see where I used it? I'll show you real quick. I'll show you. Pay attention to the last 10 seconds of my new Sting video. A Sting video is, like when I change the channel or something like that. This is the new 50-second intro for Sterling Wheel, Church of Wheel.
The ending has arrived. You are now present and accounted for. Welcome to the Sterling Wheel.
So there you go. Proof that I use AI. That's an AI talking avatar. You might see her presence a little bit more in the future because I think it's fun. Listen, I understand AI is the end of the friggin' world. I fully understand it. But you know what? My any of you that have watched my channel for more than 2 years, other than me saying have a day, the little have a day, I also say enjoy the decline. You will drive yourself crazy if you do not enjoy life. It is very important to be happy and find joy and enjoy your hobbies. Enjoy the people you surround yourself with. It's very important. Enjoy the decline. AI is going to take over. We're all doomed, every single one of us. And it is your responsibility as a human being to let the battery expire. Shut off your devices. Go hug a tree. Go swim in a lake. AI can't get you if you're camping. I mean, it probably could send drones that will kill you or crash an airplane into you or something or run you over with a Tesla. Listen, AI is not going to get you right now. So enjoy it. Okay? But just don't understand that that's the harbinger of the doom of society. Oh, I laugh because it's true. We were Buck Brown. That's not Buck Brown. That's Brown Chicken. Brown Chicken. Buck Brown. Buck Chicken. Brown Chicken. Brown Brown. Brown Chicken. Buck Brown. Buck Brown. Brown Chicken. Brown Chicken. Buck Brown. Brown Brown Chicken Chicken. Whew. Tolga. Stream is pretty well, actually. Good times. Robin. Why even say something like that? Tolga Schneider always reminded me of Nomadic Brit. Haven't seen Nomadic Brit around in quite a while. Him and I kind of had a falling out. There used to be a lady around my channel. Her name was Hot Seat. And she was a sweetheart. And crazy thing about women in my channel is it usually brings drama. So no girls allowed in my clubhouse. Clubhouse, Church of Will, clubhouse. I should change the banner right now. What is my banner tonight? Insurance. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. I want to put a bag over my head and then duct tape around my neck and breathe heavily until I find peace. Insurance. We'll talk about that in a minute. Oh, Ragdoll living in a movie. 2-4, great to have refound you, Sterling. Yeah, I didn't go anywhere. I stepped away though. It was like I stepped out of the way of a train. And when the train went by, I stepped right back on the tracks. We're back on the tracks with Sterling. Brown Chicken, what you up to, Robin? What up, Robin? Thought he was judged. Let's not talk about that stupid shit. Toga. What the guy was doing makeup? Said, don't, whatever. Sick bastard. Does your shirt say meat on it, Sterling? Yes, I love Meat Church. Meat Church makes the best seasonings. Meat Church, right there. See, right there. Get your Meat Church seasonings. If you have a smoker pellet grill, get Bear Mountain pellets. They're good. I should be drinking water. I'm drinking soda because I'm thirsty. Never drink soda because you're thirsty. Soda is a treat. It's dessert in a bottle. Listen to me over here pretending to be a health expert. Yeah, Meat Church. Tyke truck, and don't get me started on that. Oh, jeez. Tolga saying majestic burp. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a gentleman. Rev Burt, that lad. Yeah, tell her right burp. Oval nipples. Your tits have sagged. No, not necessarily. No, I seen oval nipples on a Filipino chick once. Yeah, it was great. And they were tight little B cuffs. Oh geez, I could sit here for an hour talk about nipple. I'll change the goddamn banner right now. Robin saying you lost it when Trump got elected. He wasn't elected, he was selected. Tolga, presidents aren't elected. It's cute that you think elections are real. Like you honestly believe that elections are real. And that one side wins and one side's utterly defeated. The Democrats will never get back into it. They're done. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Do none of you know what politics is? It's all show. The Democrats lost by 47%. That's not a defeat. Okay? So the next election cycle, guess who's getting right back in there? The Democrats. Trump got elected. Get out of here with your lame Canadian conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories? Conspiracy theories. I need to make sure that Dr. Pepper ain't spiked. Toga, I just found my Humanity in the mall the other day. It was too expensive. I got it with installment. Installment plans are bad. Listen, if you can't afford 10 and pay cash, don't buy it. Tyke trucking. Old boobs with a belly button between. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. Toga's laughing out loud. Listen, are we going to sit here and talk boobs all night? I don't have to go to bed for 6 more hours. You want to do a 6-hour live stream? The answer is no, I don't. Brown Chicken saying, we must have the robot saying, Sterling, wheel. Oh, you're right.
Welcome to Sterling Wheel.
We're going podcast mode because I've got bad internet. So yeah, I always use an Asian robot voice for any of my subtitle type videos. So yeah, welcome to Sterling Wheel. Robin saying, why have an Asian AI speaking? Because Asia knows more about AI than we do. They're further along in AI than we are. So it's only appropriate that I use a hot Asian girl, like Tolga says, because she's hot. She'll make a return on my channel. Trust me. Sick Boston saying brown chicken, brown cow. Brown chicken, brown cow, buck brown, brown chicken, brown chicken, brown chicken, brown cow, buck brown, brown chicken. I wonder if Buck's ears are tingling right now. I bet I can sit here and just say his name for the next 30 minutes and then he'll drop in the comments like, shut up! Or he'll text me. Brown chicken, brown cow. Robin's Drooling or laughing? What are you doing? Don't make me squint. I'm not sure what that emoticon is. I don't call them emojis around here. It's emoticons. I grew up with America Online. They're emoticons. Sick bastard is laughing out loud. Tyke trucking. Sure, it's a little ball, except you have to under the regulation not allowed because true again, law give you a choice. Yes, let's talk about insurance. I spoke to one of you about what I did today, and you may understand my frustrations with life. The fact Tyke trucking, you're gonna vomit profusely. Today was the last day that I could get benefits for the job that I have. So it had to be done. And I could have got away with like just the simple whatever. But I started thinking, for one, I've got to have full medical coverage for my daughter. And then for me, whatever. But my living situation right now is that I'm quote unquote homeless and living a semi truck doing 48 state. There's no, I've got to have good insurance because I'm over the road. If I have an emergency, I need to be able to call somebody and be like, my left testicle is 4 times the size of my right testicle, and something's hanging out of my butt that won't pop back in. And I need a doctor to say, wow, here's prescriptions. And I need to pay a lot of money for that to happen, right? That's true. So I got medical. I bumped up my life insurance because I live a very risky life right now. I don't have a home. I'm living in the truck full time. I want to make sure that my daughter's taken care of. If something happens to me, I'm not eating well. I can't really afford to. So I'm eating out of the truck stops. And I'm not on my diet. I'm not even diet adjacent right now. I get done with my day, I find yummy. And I try not to have yummy before I go to bed. And the only saving grace that I have for this dumb trucking life, I almost cussed. The only grace that my diet presently gives me is 40% of the stuff I eat winds up as explosive diarrhea and I don't gain weight. Sick, sloppy, rooster tail diarrhea burn. So, pluses and minuses. Except, if I order $14 of food from Arby's, I'd kind of like it to stay in there, in here. You're paying rent, but stick with me for 12 hours before making a hastily escape. Could you do that, fast food? Huh? Oh, nothing worse than like you eat a good meal. Have you ever had that happen? You go to a nice restaurant, a beautiful Italian restaurant or a French restaurant. You eat all that hoity-toity food. You go home and you have explosive diarrhea, and you're like, no, I was supposed to absorb those nutrients. Oh, and you just flush a $75 meal down the toilet. Listen, I like my food to stick to me, obviously. Okay. Talking about insurance. Okay. Upped up my life insurance. I got good medical insurance. My daughter's covered. We got good dental now, so I'll be able to fix my teeth. Fuck. What else I got? Got some disability insurance on top of it because I'm living a dangerous life. I'm solitary confinement. The only one that gets made love to. Actually, I have a threesome every night. You kids want to see? I'll show you. I got the right one, and I got the left one. And it's a threesome every night. So I'm having risky sexual behavior every night. That wasn't physical abuse. I'm lonely. I eat poor. I have a dangerous job. So I should probably have pretty good insurance. Adult decisions, kids. So that's what I'm going through. The cost. Prepare your vomit bags. Tyke Trucking, I told you, I promised you I was going to make you throw up. $640 a month in medical. And guess what? I'm going to make sure it gets used. I'm going to use therapy every other day. I'm going to talk to a doctor every 17 hours. I'll be like, hey, my pinky toe is deformed. What can you give me for it? Listen, if I'm going to pay for insurance, I'm going to start using it. There's all sorts of stupid stipulations and coverage and deductibles and all that other bull crap. Insurance is a goddamn scam. But guess what? You got to have it. You got to have it. You know what really sucks, though, is you tell somebody, hey, I'm paying $640 a month for insurance. My child support $630. I pay $1,200 altogether. It's $1,200 a month for child insurance or child support now. There's two types of people. When you tell them something like that, they're like, well, yeah, you're supposed to take care of your kids. That's just part of being a man. Doesn't make it any better. And I tell you those numbers out of, no, I just want to tell you. It's not to compare, you know? Can't we just have a normal discussion about what's going on in life? That's what the Church of Wheel is. Insurance. We talked about insurance. Let's not talk about it right now because I might throw up. And you don't want to see that without paying for it. Members get to see me vomit. So become a member of my channel and I will provide you with vomit content. I will barf content at you as much as you want. I've never seen this guy before. Old Mark. Brown chicken. Sorry, man, I had chicken for supper. You can tell old Max from the South because he called dinner supper. I like calling it supper. I love living in the South. 2-4. I watch Meat Church. It's a great channel. Yes, it is related to Traeger, right? What's the guy's name? Matt something. That's a great channel. I hope you know how to make armadillo eggs. Sick bastard saying hi at 2-4. My name is Nobody. Hello all. Good seeing you here. Glad you're back. Tolga saying hi to Patrick. Sick bastard. My name is Nobody. Tyke Truck and Polly equals many. Ticks equal blood sifting. Blood. Jesus. Is there something in that Dr. Pepper? Have I spiked myself? Are those pillows going to take advantage of me? Stay on that side of the truck. Tyke Trucking. Polly equals many. Ticks equals blood-sucking bastards. Politics. Yes. Sometimes I can't do this show. Like I wasn't qualified to do this. Tolga, 12 months payment plan, 0% interest, still bad, you think, but it also means my humanity is going to be completed for another 11 months. What the hell did you sign up for? What the hell? Listen, if you can't pay cash for it, if you can't buy two, don't buy one. That's a good rule to live by. Don't buy one house unless you can afford two. I knew a a guy that I'm thinking, let's just say he ran all the 7-Elevens in Reno. That kind of guy. And I asked him once about personal wealth. And I was like, hey, you've got a beautiful family. You own a bunch of 7-Elevens. You drive nice cars. What's the secret? And he's like, oh, it's easy. I save my money until I can afford 10, and then I buy one. And then, well, how many stores do you have in Reno? He says, I have 10. And, okay, how many can you afford? 100, easily. And he never never overextended himself. He saved his money, put his kids through school. His kids work for the company. Just smart. Don't get involved with the politics and the drama and the bullshit. Just shut your mouth and make your money. We need to learn from the immigrants. We have forgotten that our parents immigrated here and built a life. Now we're just a bunch of fat truck drivers living in solitary confinement and hanging out with a couple loose ladies. Bring back the immigrant mindset and you'll find success. So it's a little sad that I have to pay $640 a month for insurance, but I'm taken care of, so is my daughter. And my living expenditures aren't that much, but I did want to put a lot of that money in savings. And right now I won't be able to. So that's life. Welcome to the real world. Welcome to this world. Tolga's going to steal Tyke's joke, by the way. Tyke Trucking steals everything. I'm all free to steal if you're there. Thanks and invest. Listen, steal whatever you want on this. Quick Shoe, good to see you. Saying hello. Got himself a motorcycle right there. I had a motorcycle once. I'm home. Robin saying hi to Shoe. SST, where am I? Clockwork Orange. Great documentary. This Walmart life saying you're in the jungle, baby. My name's nobody saying hi, SST. Tyke Trucking. Guy calls the waiter and said, there's a fly in my soup. Waiter takes out the fly and brings it back a teaspoon of soup and says, how much did it drink? Isn't that joke supposed to be said? A Jewish guy was sitting in a restaurant. Oh, I might have got banned for that one. Motobomb Virginia. Never seen this guy before. Worked late but made it. Good to see you. Good seeing you here. You want to join in on the live? Let's sit here and talk for a little bit. The kids are listen. All 12 of you are desperate for entertainment. SST saying supper and dinner are two different meals. How dare you? How dare you? I have to do this now. What's the difference between supper and dinner? Of course, AI overview. In most of the United States, supper and dinner are generally used interchangeably to refer to the main evening meal. However, in some regions, particularly in the South, supper traditionally refers to a lighter evening meal compared to the more substantial dinner, which might be eaten at midday. In the past, dinner often denoted the principal meal of the day, which would be at noon or in the evening, while supper was specifically an evening meal, often lighter. I swear to God, people in the South know how to live. That ain't West Coast man does not partake in supper and dinner. West Coast man has a healthy dinner, goes straight to bed, contributes to his morbid obesity, drives a semi. No more West Coast man. The South knows how to live. It's taken me far too long to realize this. Listen, I'm not mad at you. I just really like Clockwork Orange. It was a great movie. Sitting here with a mild boner. Tolga, welcome in, Quick Shoe. We call it supper up here. SST saying Sterling isn't Southern until he drinks buttermilk mixed with buttermilk mixed with cornbread. Sterling isn't Southern until he drinks buttermilk mixed with cornbread. Hey, buttermilk mixed with cornbread? Holy shnikes. Dude, I swear to God, I learn something new all the time. Having some internet connectivity issues. I do apologize. Buttermilk mixed with cornbread, a Southern tradition and a culinary boost. Mixing buttermilk with cornbread is a common practice in Southern cuisine, resulting in a traditional snack and improved baked good. As a snack, in the Southern Appalachian Mountains, a beloved treat involves crumbling leftover cornbread into a glass and topping it with milk, most commonly buttermilk. This creates a practical and nourishing snack, reflecting a time when food waste was minimized. Buttermilk adds a tangy flavor and balances the sweetness of some cornbread, while regular milk creates a milder, creamier version. Some also add a touch of sweetness of sugar or sorghum syrup, while others prefer a savory approach. Holy crap. In cornbread batter, adding buttermilk to cornbread batter enhances both flavor and texture. Okay. Buttermilk provides moisture, resulting in a tender and fluffy crumb. Its acidity reacts with baking soda to create a lighter, airier texture and rise. Also imparts a distinctive tangy flavor that balances the sweetness of the cornmeal. Oh, I'm at a loss of words. Listen, I should have moved to the South a long time ago. Like I dream of the Oregon coast, and I'll wind up there one day. I swear to it's gonna happen. Maybe California coast. I haven't had buttermilk with cornbread. Tolga, I have to try it. But seriously, using credit to invest is called good debt. This is what's going to create the leverage of somebody else buy the money of the banks. Easy peasy. Listen, if you got a credit card that has 0% interest, max it out buying gold and pay it off in 5 years. That's my haphazard investment advice. Tyke trucking. In the south of England, they have dinner late. Up north, dinner is lunch, and the late meal is tea. The South and Britain are brothers. I swear to God. They have so many of the same traditions. Tolga's saying SST changed his profile photo again. Finally, a face reveal, maybe. His favorite, or my favorite, is Sam Bankman-Fried. It's Sam Bankman-Tyrannus. Buck Brown! Diesel Deacon's in the house. Hope everyone's been behaving. I'm going to remove that comment. He doesn't need to see what's been going on around here. Tolga is saying Buck the Deacon. I'll drop the link if you want to get in here. Tyke Truck and saying hi to Buck. Buck Brown. We gotta get some fried green tomatoes and crackling bread. Oh, I swear to God. What is crackling bread? Holy shit. What the? Holy. Oh my God. Crackling bread is a type of cornbread that includes pork cracklings, which are rendered pieces of pork skin and fat. Crackling bread. This exists? Oh, I have to go to images. It's got, dude. What is this? Oh, sweet Jesus. Okay, stop it. Swear. I'm gonna put the link out. Moto, if you want to join. Buck, if you want to join. Dropping the link. Please jump in here and tell me about Southern food that I've been missing out on. I'm changing the show. We're talking about food I ain't had. Dude. I'm perplexed. Let's get to some comments before somebody presses the link button. Crackling bread. Crackling bread. Jesus Christ. SST's agreeing. England, we eat bread and butter pudding. I've had bread. Tolga saying this is what the Turks doing since decades. Bullseye brothers. This is weird. We got the Diesel Deacon in the house. How's your audio?
I don't know. How is my audio?
You good? Sound great. We got Motobomb in here too. We got his coffee pot.
Oh, he's using his 10-year-old voice.
Yeah, he is. I think he
I'll
loves.
have to switch my cam. Sorry, that crackling bread doesn't sound very good.
The crackling bread doesn't sound very good. It doesn't sound very good. Oh no 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 no!
He's got his
slap your
monitor on.
mouth. Yes, he does.
Moto's got his monitor on.
Echo. Echo, echo, echo.
Breaker 1-9.
Beep. I love the delay.
That's
There
cool.
we go.
I like it.
Did I have my
Aw.
funny voice turned up?
Yeah, you did.
I know.
I can still hear echo.
No extra chart. Is it really?
Yeah, put your headphones on.
Turn it up, turn it on, turn me loose.
It wasn't on.
Keep a close watch on this heart of mine.
Save that for the late night Churchill wheel.
I
Oh,
have
good to see it back
I'm
on. How'd you get
donating.
on without 50 subs again? How'd that work?
Magic.
Yeah, I figured you had something like that going.
YouTube hasn't noticed that I lost all my subscribers.
They should really give those back. I don't. That's weird.
That's fine. Put on a set of headphones. I hear the echo. You got a set of headphones, Moto?
I never have echoes. Why is that?
Well, probably because I might have echo turned on. Let me see if I can fix it.
Okay.
Do 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 do. Audio check. Sterling wheel. Audio check. Buck Brown.
How we doing?
Good, 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 good.
Audio check. Motobomb.
All right. Good, good. How we doing? All right.
We're good.
Check, check, check.
Okay, so my show has come to a screeching halt because we started talking about Southern victuals.
Yeah.
and food that I've never heard of. So what else have you guys got?
Swamp cabbage.
What the hell is swamp cabbage?
I've been holding out.
Catfish nuggets.
It's keep in mind I've got safe search turned off, so I better. What is swamp cabbage? Cabbage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's
Buck, you
real.
told me about that.
Yeah.
It's
From the
incredible.
cabbage palm.
Sable palm. It's the heart of the sable palm.
Hey, you got a couple of those in the yard, right?
Used to. I know where there's some at. Just
Mhm.
across the state line.
Oh man, we're gonna have to go hunting then.
Don't have to go far.
Good times. We have another special guest among us.
Among Us.
Yeah, I showed up like Beetlejuice 2 to 4.
No, Sterling Mom is present.
Oh. She in the chat?
Hi, Mom. I just got stopped for the night. Not by the law. Have to be specific.
Yeah.
Well, you'd be facing the other way if it was the law.
I should keep showing my hands and not my face on TV.
Yeah. Hands out the window. What's your 20?
Where? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. Perryville, Missouri.
Oh, you're far away from me.
Ooh.
I'm in,
Perryville, Missouri.
I'm in the middle of Indiana somewhere.
I loaded in Eufaula, Alabama this morning.
It's not pronounced Eufaula.
Yeah, for you northerners that come from out west. And I delivered this load of clay. Yeah, red dirt clay like you'd see on the North Florida Speedway. Coming to a racetrack near you.
Coming soon. Tyke Trucking's in the house.
Mixing your brain up, Tyke. How you doing?
Is it just
How you all?
is it just me, or does Robert just keep getting younger and younger and younger every time
He
gets
really
on a
does.
video?
It seems like he might not be trucking anymore. That's why he's looking
Hey,
younger.
I've been doing Tai Chi and all. Look at that.
Oh,
Woo.
jeez.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got a pump going there. Hell yeah.
Handsome boy. So you're hauling
I'm doing
clay.
Tai Chi now.
That's the rumor. 47,000 pounds of it.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
What you been up to, Tyke? We haven't seen you around in a while.
Procrastinating.
How much do you get paid for that? I want to join.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Nothing.
That's good.
Don't get paid anything for procrastinating.
Oh, well.
And procreating cost you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, hence the title of the show.
Insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Churchill Wheel Insurance. Is that your title? Insurance?
Yes.
We're going Aflac.
Yeah, I went ahead and signed up for all the insurance I could get, including bumping up my life insurance and stuff. And it's $640 a month.
Wow.
Yeah, we're doing that show work. Got a job doing that company called Stage Truck.
Yep.
And then we're doing the show work for them. We did Chris Brown. You know that singer, Chris Brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beat his girlfriend up. That idiot.
No relation.
Yeah.
No relation. No relation, obviously.
Yeah, Buck Brown never hung out with a Rihanna.
Right, and he had this I watched a bit of a show because you're allowed in to watch shows when you're touring them around, and he's on the stage, and he goes up on a wire up onto a platform and sings a song up on a platform. And as he's flying on the wire, there's all this cheering, and I look round at crowd, and nobody were cheering. He got his own cheering pipe through speakers,
Oh,
and
hey, that's show
I'm like,
business.
you wanker.
That's synthesized applause.
Yeah, he has it all. Yeah, what a wanker.
Yeah, Motobomb's got it.
We got a little clapper
Holy-
over here.
So I walked out of the show, and I just thought, he's an idiot. I'm walking out. Went back to the truck. Anyway, I got the sack. I got sacked off that.
Okay, for what?
Because the guy they have what they call, when you have a tour, right? Because I've done different shows, but you have lead drivers, but they're not like these lead drivers that do the tours.
Sure.
The lead drivers on the tours think they're God. You know what I mean? I'm lead driver, and I've done this, I've done Madonna, and I've done this. And they have tattoos on their arms with bands that they've done tours for. I'm like, you idiots. Anyway, the lead driver that were on the tour, they were okay, John. Right? He's supposed to be a lead driver, but who did he follow into Hamburg? Because he knew his way. Me. And he was supposed to be lead driver. And he followed me into Hamburg. Because I know where I was going. Anyway, John, they were all right with John, like. But what it would, they had a young girl on. We say lass, a young lass on, and she was only 26. She'd only been driving a year, and she'd been working for the company about 3 months. And this was her first tour. And so John jumped on because we've got cab holders. You jump on, you can jump on the step and grab the mirror arm. Yeah. So he jumped on the step and grabbed the mirror arm to look cool, to tell her how to reverse. Missed his grab on the mirror arm, fell over backwards, and she ran over his foot and broke it.
In a cab over, right?
Yeah. So he jumped on the step, tried to grab the mirror arm, lost his grip on the mirror arm, slipped off backwards, fell on his back on the floor, and she ran over his foot. So he weren't lead driver anymore. He was in hospital.
Right.
So they set this other lad, this Belgian lad, who was only in his 30s, and he was a bit of a he was just trying to prove himself all the time. So we're in Germany, and he's going, we're going to take the A3 to Cologne. And then I said, here, mate, that's not the best way out of Germany. You should go straight along N50 and up A60 to Liège. Right, you go to Cologne, you go into another city. So you're just going straight into traffic. Whereas N50, A60 is all rural. So it's just straight running and there's nobody on the road. So he didn't like me for that. So then he started picking on me. Every time we were going into a stadium, he'd be, you don't do as you're told. Do this, go that way, do it, go this way, go that way. Right, get map up. Right, Cologne. Frankfurt. Just drop a bit south to Frankfurt. There. Somewhere there. Can't see.
There we go.
There it is.
Frankfurt, right? Frankfurt, there, look. Go from Frankfurt. Keep going west.
You talking about in Germany?
Yeah, keep going west. Keep going west. Right, National 50 there, look. Right on your...
What's the name of the city, Tyke?
I don't know because it's all rural that way. Keep going west from Frankfurt.
There's the 50.
That's the 50. Look, follow the 50 onto the 60. A60. Route 60.
So that's
Keep going
the
up
60 right there.
50. Keep going west. There, look. Right, that little U bit there, that's a bit of single track, and then you end up on the 60. North.
So you're saying it's all single track?
No, there's just that little U bit that you saw on where you were.
Going through the mountains.
It's all mountains in Germany. There's a lot of hills. See that little U bit there where it's go back west. That little U bit there makes a little U shape on 50 there. Look. Instead of going straight, because there's some hills. So you're on the 50. Then that's all dual, what we call dual carriageway or 2 lanes. Yeah. And then that little bit there, where that U shape is single carriageway. You're on dual carriageway there, I think, are you?
Hey, there's a truck right there.
Yeah.
Let's all take a second and tell Mama good night. She's got to have her second round in the morning.
So anyway, I said, that's the best way out of Germany.
Good night.
You don't want to be going up to Cologne on A3. He went, I'm going to go all the way up to Cologne and then across that way. I said, no, you cross 50 straight up 60. It's all rural. You're not in city traffic. And he didn't like that, so he picked on me. Started saying, oh, you don't do as you're told, I'm kicking you off tour and all that. And I'm like, you're 30-odd-year-old. You know what I mean? My son's older than you. So in the end, after he said I drive like an idiot, he said, you drive like an idiot. In fact, you are an idiot. Right? So I jumped out of the cab and I said to him, don't you ever call me an idiot again. In fact, do you know what your face needs? And he went, what? I says, my fist in it. Teach you some respect. Right? I said, do you want to have a fight now? So I got sacked.
Yeah, but at least you didn't put hands on him.
No, I offered him out for a fight. I could have just battered him, but I'm a bit wiser than that. It has to be consensual.
Yeah, you gotta sign up for it. Buck's mom's she's going to bed early. She's got a procedure tomorrow, so we're sending hopes and prayers. And
yes, I got sacked off that job.
It's a love your way, man.
We were in Manchester. So yeah, I had to get my bags out of the truck and they threw me out. I had to catch train home.
Buck's mom's saying, love you, Buck.
She told me first.
I know, she didn't say she loved me. What's going on here? It's all right. Mom will be all right. Buck and his mom went and had some fun over the weekend. How much money did you win at the casinos?
$100.
Oh, after the whole weekend, but at least you guys had fun.
But it wasn't about just that. I mean, we had a great evening Saturday evening and got up Sunday morning and enjoyed the riverside view from the balcony and the geese, and she even saw a bear.
That's amazing. It was the what was it called? The Cherokee?
Yeah. Cherokee, North Carolina. It's only a couple hours from her house. It's just from where y'all went to Pretty Place, it's only about another hour on up into North Carolina from Pretty Place, hour and a half.
Let's see if I can find it. It's a Harrah's Casino, right?
Well, we actually had to get a room at the Roadway Inn because, lo and behold, did we know that when we got up there Friday evening that they had Foreigner in concert there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And my host was not available that evening to get me tickets to get in, so could have took Mom to a Foreigner show, but couldn't get tickets.
What's that, an Humvee? A black car with 6 wheels.
Oh no, it's the way Google stitches its photos. Sometimes it makes
Ah.
cars look weird.
Yeah.
That's just a parking deck. No, that's actually one of the towers. That's one of the hotel towers. The casino is actually behind the hotel. That's just one of the hotels there. Yeah, there you go. That's the casino.
Wow.
There's actually a river. There's actually a river there that runs between the casino and the hotel.
Like right in here.
Yeah. You'll actually see people in the river fishing for trout. It's freaking amazing.
Damn.
That's really cool.
I mean, yeah. And Cherokee's only 15 miles up the road from Maggie Valley, where Wheels Through Time is.
I love Wheels Through Time.
Yeah, it's only about a 15-minute ride.
But you said you saw Foreigner.
No, couldn't get tickets to get in.
Oh,
Place was packed. That's why we couldn't get a room there. We
sick.
had to get a
burn.
room at the Roadway Inn across town.
Mama finally said she loves me.
Saw that.
I've been sitting here all day just waiting for it.
Sulking.
Yeah, pouting. Cheap Freight Hauler's in the house saying hi to Tolga. Cheap Freight Hauler is also in a KW. Ray Gregory rides. Cheap Freight Hauler says I've left thousands in Cherokee. I'm sure he's paid the electric bill for 6
For about-
seconds.
Mm.
Yeah, 6 seconds or 2 minutes, whichever comes first.
Tolga saying hi to Ray Gregory. Good to see Ray Gregory in here.
Yeah, I've been drinking this beer. My uncle calls it the Nun's Delight.
Hmm.
The Nun's Delight. Oh, jeez.
That roller coaster you're talking about, Cheap Freight Hauler, that was at that attraction, Ghost Town, and supposedly there's plans to open Ghost Town back up as an attraction.
Are you saying that Ghost Town is a ghost town right now?
Yes, has been for the last 10 years.
I have never heard of it.
They used to do not Civil War, but Old West reenactments and stuff there, as well, along with the paranormal stuff.
Ghost Town Village, formerly Ghost Town in the Sky at Ghost Mountain Park, is an abandoned Wild West theme amusement park in Maggie Valley, North Carolina. Subject of an ongoing lawsuit, sits atop Buck Mountain, named after someone we know. Ghost Town was promoted as North Carolina's Mile High theme park. I'd never heard of it. You know, I lived on the west coast of America where, you know, Westerns were like invented. Not saying there was a competition, but come on now.
Well, Maggie Valley, as we know, was also home to Popcorn Sutton, the big famous
Yes.
moonshiner from the show. Well, not
Yep.
only that, Maggie Valley is also home to a 5-time world champion banjo player, Mr. Raymond Faircloth. He's played with, you name him, he's played with them. Back in the early days of country music and when bluegrass was blending into country music.
Right. So it seems like any plans to reopen it in the 2020s and all that, the Sweet and Sour Sniffles kind of ruined it.
Yeah.
On April 4th, 2022, Ghost Town owner Alaska Presley died at the age of 98. Following her passing, the future of Ghost Town has been uncertain as Presley is still the titled owner of the park property at the time of her death. So it's caught up in the courts right now. That's a shame. Seemed like a cool place.
Seemed like I remember visiting there when I was a kid.
Current home to Wheels Through Time, one of the best motorcycle museums in the world.
Arguably the motorcycle museum.
How's it compared to what is it, Birmingham?
Oh, you talking about
Barber Museum?
Barber?
I think it's called. Yeah.
Barber's more old to modern, and it gets more into the racing lineage as well, for the sport bikes and all that stuff too.
And it's got cars.
And it gets into, of course, there's cars in the museum at Wheels Through Time too. They might be powered by V-twin engines and stuff like that, but there's even a section in the Wheels Through Time museum where there's some of the coal mining cars that were powered by motorcycle engines. There's a section in there that is.
Which one is this?
This here's Barber in
Okay.
Birmingham, Alabama.
Wow. Incredible.
We all recognize that bike.
Love that. Love that. So nice.
So it's an extensive collection of race cars, motorcycles, and other cool things.
It's a motorsports museum. I went through Birmingham earlier today. Matter of fact, on the way up here.
I kind of passed close by earlier this week, I think.
Ooh, that looked familiar.
Ozzy Osbourne were from Birmingham, England.
How would
Yeah,
you
but we
even
don't
steer that?
we don't pronounce it that way though. Called Birmingham.
Birmingham.
Or if you're from Birmingham, it's Birmingham. Birmingham.
Birmingham.
We can debate that like we do aluminum. However you say it over there.
Aluminum, aluminium.
Yeah, that.
Aluminium.
So yeah, that museum's high on my list. So today kind of turned into a crap show for me. I was supposed to pick up a load going to Tennessee, and I was going to wind up staying in Nashville for a day possibly. So I was going to go to the Lane Automobile Museum. I haven't been there in a few years. It's the kind of museum that you'd like, Tyke. They got a bunch of micro cars and French cars and all the weird stuff that Americans have never even imagined. Great museum. How was your day, Moto?
excellent. I made it to work and back without stalling on the R1. That was a big victory. So like that's the fourth time I rode it and no problems. Like it just disappeared and went away. So
Because it used to cut out on you a lot, didn't it?
well, yeah, a little bit. Like the next video you'll see that comes out tomorrow, it'll show that what it did. That's the last time I rode it. I think it was July 6th. And then I did some stuff to it, looked around, made some checks. That's all I really did. I didn't fix nothing. I just looked around and did things and then started riding it locally here where I knew I could push it home if I had to.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's
And
hard
then-
to look cool pushing an R1.
Yeah, it really never, it always starts when it does that little cutout thing. It always starts back up, but I just didn't want to take it commuting in that super thick traffic that I am or have it cut out and have troubles down in the tunnel underwater. You know, that's real dangerous. It's just,
With no place to pull over.
yeah, that's what I mean. So it's like a little hair raising.
Lets you know
So-
you're alive.
Yeah. And then I got a nice job I was able to do today. So things were great. So I had a good day. Happy.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of ink work, let me show you
What you
guys.
got? Something
Sure,
different
let's,
again?
Show you the. No. Show you the.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, we saw that not too
Yeah,
long
that-
ago. That's
yeah.
cool.
This
Nice.
is this is this is
Mhm.
a little over. Yesterday would
That
be in a
was-
month ago.
That was that biker dude that did that for you. Well, you look like a biker
Mhm.
dude. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he was.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
He
All
said
bikers
his
are cool.
44 years of tattooing legally, it's the first time he's ever tattooed a rose with a barbed wire stem.
Yeah. What's that all about?
That's a tribute to my late wife, Mr. Robert.
Yeah.
Right. So what's the barbed wire then?
Yeah. Yeah. Got to keep the memory alive.
Right.
That's what we
Every
got them
rose
for.
has
That's what we
its
got the memories
thorn.
for.
Or barbed wire.
It represents the duality of life. You can't have the beauty without the pain.
Damn it.
That and Sherry loved butterflies.
Absolutely.
And it's funny, if you're at Buck's house, you see so many butterflies around that property.
Hmm.
It's insane.
And then every once in a while, my friends show up and run the butterflies off in the evening as it's getting dusk. Sterling saw the
he's
little
still in the
bats
same
flying
house,
around.
Buck? Are you still in the
Well-
same house? The one that the trees demolished?
No, it's sitting there squandering in its misery. So we're just doing the travel trailer. What little bit of time
Right.
I'm there. Well, here lately, me and Sterling's been taking turns.
Yeah.
So it's been kind of like a crash pad more than anything, a place to store our stuff.
Basically, we don't. I've been home for a 34. That was a couple weeks ago.
And I was home long enough to bring Mom down weekend before last for the family reunion, come over for a day, spend the night, get up the next morning, get my truck out the shop, get her to Miss Cindy, and I went back on the road.
You had to work on the APU on your truck. What was the issue, and did it fix it?
Oh yeah, as this guy said, it was the fuel pump.
Hey, I'm pretty good at figuring stuff out.
Yeah, I couldn't be in two places at once, so there's that. But it's been about the most reliable thing on this truck. Other than the alternator last year and the fuel pump weekend before last, other than servicing that APU, it's been It's been reliable. But with anything mechanical, it's gonna wear out and have to have parts replaced.
I think I'm gonna go make some dinner, Sterling. I haven't even ate yet since I got home, but you offered to come up. I wanted to come up and say hi. I was excited to see you back on YouTube and stuff and doing your thing. And
Yeah, and I love the support.
Super.
You've been blowing up, my return to YouTube. It's been great.
I was
It's been real
hoping.
great.
Yeah, thank you guys. Tight, great seeing you
Um,
again. Buck,
Great
man,
to
hope
see you,
Mama does
pal.
good tomorrow.
Yeah, hey Buck,
Yeah,
would it be okay if I showed some drone footage of the property?
yeah. I mean, sure.
Okay, before you leave there, Moto.
All right, I can hang, man.
Yeah, it-
Oh yeah. Wow, that's a whole
Boom.
new look. You'd never thought we'd have had somebody close to home like that suffer
And what's
that
crazy?
kind of damage.
What's crazy is my pickup truck was under the carport right where it's parked now.
Right there, yeah.
It
Oh,
said it wasn't back. It wasn't back that far out, but my pickup truck was under the carport. My late wife's car was there where the kraut monkey's sitting now. My truck nor her car got a scratch on them. Like I said, these pictures are one thing, but Sterling will tell you himself to see it with your own eyes. You just,
oh, it looks heavy duty.
It looks bad, but it looked worse when the tree were on top of it.
2 trees.
2 trees were it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, from the front, from the road, it looks fine. But inside, you can see where it actually picked the mobile home up and busted
It's what
down through where it joins together and everything on the inside. It's all just.
sure you've been asked a million times. It wasn't
not
worth
what you-
getting.
It's not what you can
Fixing.
see. It's what you can't see. Oh, there's no fixing it. It
No.
busted the frame.
Yeah, it busted the frame of the. Yeah, you walk around in the house and you can tell stuff's twisted up underneath you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the path from the tornado.
That's in the backyard,
Mm.
On
kind
the
of right
back of the
behind.
property.
Yep.
Wow.
You can see where it touched down and swirled, and then, it passed through the property, like basically right through here, and
'Cause
right
right-
towards where.
Just stop your pointer a second. Go right there in front of the camper by the corner of the shop where that stump is. There was a tree there, and then over by that trailer where Mom tripped was another tree. They were both blowed over towards, and that's what damaged the other camper.
Huh.
Was those 2 trees hit the camper.
Whoa.
It went between the house and the shop because
I'm glad
Sterling
you
will
went
tell
home.
you. Yeah, I had left the night before. I had left like 8 hours before it come in. He didn't realize it till I pointed it out to him, but the panels on the wall of the shop, you can see where it twisted the building on the concrete foundation and wrinkled the panels on the walls.
It's absolutely crazy. I think I've got a couple more good photos. I was looking for drone footage
Yeah.
because it tells a better story.
2-4 is always positive.
Yeah, Buck's deck is amazing. It really is.
It's keeping that. It's actually keeping that corner of the house from collapsing.
Yeah.
Seriously.
If it wasn't for that deck, the house would have blown away. That big old deck.
It's a mighty deck.
Mightiest deck I ever.
You're funny. Oh, shooty.
Yeah,
that's the pictures of it. I thought I had drone footage, but I'm buried it somewhere. That makes you
But
think that just one stupid little storm could ruin your,
Yeah.
And that's just one part of the widespread devastation from that bitch we call Helene.
Yeah. Storm turned.
Yeah,
But-
Chief Freight Hauler was saying that was Helene, right? The storm turned
Yep.
and we got more of it than they predicted.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That was actually a hurricane that produced the tornado that ended up.
Oh yeah.
So
That-
you had both really.
Actually, where my property's sitting is 83 miles in off the Gulf where Helene came in out
Yeah.
of the Gulf.
Still humping pretty good at that point.
I mean, a Cat 5 coming in off the coast. Yeah.
Hmm.
What's
And
83 miles to a Cat 5?
Nothing.
Nothing.
An hour.
Has a long reach. Big storm. Excuse me.
Yeah, I thought I had the drone, the actual video. That's not popping up.
Yeah.
I have failed as a live streamer. Unsubscribe. Anyway, so you kids seen it.
Yeah. He's Chief Rod Hart saying they had about 100 trees down on 3 acres. I hadn't even been on the back of my property yet to count the trees that are down on the back part of my property.
Yeah, I thought
All
I
I
had
know is
the image, but I flew the drone over every inch of the property slowly from like 400 foot. So
Should
if
be
you want
cutting
that
that up.
video, Buck, I can send it to you, or I can put it on my channel.
no, you did. You did. I don't know if I saved it or not.
They're
I think I
hardwood
did.
trees. You should cut them up and hang on to the wood. You got plenty of it.
Hell,
Yeah,
what's bad is
you get a bit of timber out of it.
2 weeks before Hurricane Helene came in, I was cleaning up trees left over from Hurricane Idalia
Mm-hmm.
the year before. Not this past year, but year before last. I was yeah. I had finally got my mom's tractor back over to my property, and I was able to get the trees up that were down in the front yard over in the corner from Idalia the year before. And it's probably a good thing I did, because those
Right.
would have been picked up and used as missiles.
I'm gonna jump out, you guys, quick. See you.
Yep, see you, Moto.
Nice
Go
to
eat,
see you.
go eat some dinner.
Mr. Dean?
Cheap Freight Hauler was watching my live stream earlier. I had an APU issue this morning, yellow light, and it kept shutting down. Yellow light on your APU is usually low refrigerant. I was able to pull the codes, and that was true. You kids and your trucking stuff. Cheap Freight Hauler, they wouldn't be worth making lumber out of. All of ours are twisted bad. That's kind of the same on your property, Bucket, ain't it?
Well, you see that one pile I got pushed up there? It's going to make a hell of a bonfire this winter.
No, sorry, I hope so. It's plywood. You can even make it into charcoal.
Oh, that's one thing we're not shy of in South Georgia is firewood. We don't need it, except when we want to sit around and drink beer and listen to music. We do that
Yeah,
quite
well, you
often in
can,
South Georgia.
Make a charcoal oven. Make a charcoal oven. Turn it all into charcoal for barbecues. And sell it.
That sounds like work, Tyke.
It is work, aye.
Leave it to an unemployed guy to tell us how to do our work.
Well, you get an unemployed guy, employ him to turn it into charcoal and bag it, and then you skim the profit off the top.
But yeah, on to more positive notes. In just over 2 weeks, we're going to have new race footage to share, and possibly interviews, not just of the new sponsor we brought on for the Living Legends series, but possibly the founder and co-founder of Forgotten Angels making an appearance at the racetrack too, help spread the word.
Yeah.
How you feel
I
about?
can't,
How,
I can't wait to see it
what you mean you can't wait to see it? You're going to be introduced to them
because I'm gonna be there.
in person. Yeah, Mr. Robert, we're going to have Mr. Dave and Miss Cindy come up because the racing series that Sterling's, volunteering his time to record the video and stuff of that I'm helping promote. They picked up Forgotten Angels as a charity to promote while they're doing their series and stuff to help spread the word. So not only did we bring the truck drivers awareness to Forgotten Angels,
Yeah.
now we're bringing dirt track racers and folks from all different walks of life, bringing the exposure of
yeah.
what Forgotten Angels does just by doing what we do on a daily basis. So we're looking forward to seeing how all that comes
Sounds
out.
good, mate. Sounds good.
Do you guys have any kind of racing like that in Britain? You guys have rally racing.
We do rallies,
Yeah.
and we've got grass. We call it grass track racing, where you just race around a field.
Grassroots racing, literally.
Grass track racing. And there were a guy out. We went to watch a grass track race, and there were a guy on there. And you probably won't have heard of the car, but it was called a Mini Metro.
Yes.
So Mini Metro MG, right? And he ripped the back seats out, built a race cage in the back, and put a Rover V8 engine in the back of it.
Wow.
And that were really fast.
See, rednecks do exist all over the world.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Reminds me of the. There it is. This
Oh,
is
that
at
looks
the,
almost like a Yugo.
This is at the Lane Museum in Nashville. It's an MG Metro 6R4. You've probably seen one of these, Tyke, in full rally kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got to sit in that car at the museum. But that's the motor in back.
Yeah.
It's all motor.
What the heck is that Volkswagen side of it?
That ain't no Volkswagen. Oh, you talking about the car next to it? That's not Volkswagen.
Yeah.
That's not a Volkswagen. That's a Tatra, I think.
Well, we all know who stole the idea from who.
Hey, we're not going to talk ill of Volkswagen on my show.
We're not talking ill, but we're talking historical fact here.
Yeah, they got all sorts of crazy cars in that museum. I was hoping to get there, but I got sidetracked. But that's in
Yeah, let's just
Nashville.
hammer out a bunch of weird shaped body panels and throw them on a car in a drunken stupor.
You just don't know, Buck.
Oh yeah, I do. I think it's awesome because the ingenuity that has to go behind each and every one of these vehicles had to come from somebody's brain.
Bubble car. We called that a bubble car.
Yep. The little minis and the Messerschmitts and
Yeah.
there's all sorts of crazy stuff in this collection.
We call them bubble cars.
So a couple times a year, you can rent one of these cars and actually go on a rally, street rally. And I've always wanted to do that. I think there's 300 vehicles in the collection. All sorts of weird shit that we don't have here in the States. All the crazy Citroens and just
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And that one's what used to ride on air. Used to lift up. It lift up before you set off, and it rode.
Yep.
That rode on air suspension.
hydro pneumatic, air over
Yeah.
hydraulics.
We used to have lifts like that in the shop when I was a kid.
The ones that had the gigantic post in the floor
Yes.
before the government said, "Hey, you can't have oil underground."
Where's it come from to begin with, dumbasses?
I could never understand that. There's no understanding our government. It's almost as if they, we conquered Britain and then we just made our own Britain.
I mean, that's the same thing. That's the same thing that can be said about folks that buy and own Harleys. That they're just allowing the oil to return to where it came from.
Oh, because Harleys leak oil.
Like Volkswagens.
Is that why you bought an Indian? Because you can't be associated with leaking oil?
Hey, they still Volkswagen stuff at my place. There was Volkswagen stuff at my place when I got you there. Yeah.
I showed up and there was Volkswagen stuff there.
Yeah.
Let's see. They do have Volkswagens at this museum. I just had to click on the right letter.
It's a VW. Vespa. There's a Vespa car there.
Yeah, right here.
Wow. Didn't even know they existed.
It's a rebadged Fiat, from what I remember. Is it Fiat or Fiat?
Fiat.
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 There's a 56 Beetle with a bee catcher. You used to fill that
Wow.
with water. And as you're going down the road, it's like a swamp cooler.
Oh yeah.
Dealership option. That's a 2003 Mexico Beetle.
Wow.
They have some Volvos.
Tanks. We used to call them tanks.
That Volvo 1800S, there's one right now that's got, I think, 5 million miles on it right now.
Oh, what was that?
What? This one right here?
What was that? No. Scroll back up. Where's it? Oh, there you go. The XL1, XLJ.
You know about this one?
Yes, that's what caught my attention.
So Volkswagen made that, brought it to the States, and I believe across the United States it made 85 miles per gallon. If that's the
And
one
you
that
see why it's in the museum and not on the road.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, it actually made 260 miles per gallon. Electric hybrid diesel, 1,700 pounds, aerodynamic.
Weighs less than the Beetle.
Yeah, and that made 250 miles per gallon. The XL1. 2014. But yeah, the Lane Museum, I absolutely love that museum. I was trying to get there, but I don't know, might not happen. Might have, sort of, could have, would have. I'm trying to take time off to like see cool stuff like I used to in trucking, but it's kind of hard. This museum has the largest collection of Tatra vehicles, I believe, in the world. Rear engine, air cooled, 8-cylinder.
You think you think Tucker might have looked into some of them plans when he built the torpedo?
Could have been.
Seeing heavy influences.
Who knows? It could have been the other way around. I don't know when Tatra was building those. That one's 1947, and the
It was,
Tucker was
what?
48.
49, 40, yeah, 48, yeah. So they were.
Here's Tatra in 1938.
I think Tatra built trucks as well.
They still do. They're still
All
around.
right.
Yeah. So there you go, Buck. The T97.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of looks inspirational.
To say the least.
Yeah, there was a big lawsuit. I believe Volkswagen settled years ago. And Porsche was, the designer for Volkswagen. He had to, admit that they borrowed some of the design. Yep, so doodles. I want to thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out for a little bit. Been doing this for 2 hours, and I'm tired of hearing my own voice. Always good to see you, Tyke. Are you looking for work? Are you going to be trucking again soon?
I'm going to give Pat a ring tomorrow because my friend's on holiday for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Just back on the job I was doing with Campbell's on the hanging meat into Germany and Holland and Belgium. He's on holiday for 3 weeks, so I said I'll cover for him.
I still can't believe they still haul hanging meat. Well, I don't think we do that in the States anymore, do we, Buck?
No, it comes packaged and boxed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we chop the carcass in half. We skin it, obviously. Take his guts out, chop it in half, hang it on an hook, slide it down the trailer, and then you just lock them in. And they do swing.
That's amazing.
But in the comments, SST has some suggestions for you.
Yeah, we were talking earlier about Sterling improving his culinary, eating more stuff from the South. And SST says, small game season starts soon. Sterling needs to eat some squirrel. I got a family recipe for Brunswick stew. I'll give it a try. Is squirrel good eating, Buck? You look squirrely.
We you know yourself. There's a plenty to be had. There's squirrel, there's possum, there's rabbit, there's deer, there's fox, there's even armadillo.
Yeah.
All I need to do is borrow Keefaw's bike again. Don't even have to shoot him.
The only time that I've seen live armadillo, Buck ran over the first one and nearly killed the second one.
And Robert, he wasn't recording with his GoPro either.
No.
I totally missed it. I was so
pissed.
He
missed it.
And I haven't seen an armadillo since. Well, except for dead ones. I've never seen an armadillo until Buck killed it.
Flattened one.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to laugh at first. The fact that Sterling saw an armadillo or he saw me running one over.
When I pulled up next to him on my motorcycle, he was laughing his ass off so hard.
It's a true story, though. I don't care if anybody believes it. I know it happened.
It wasn't true. I wasn't recording. I'm going to finish the comments here. Tolga, MG's British brand is still making really cool cars at logical prices. MG came to the States for a little bit. They didn't do too well. Cheap Freight Hauler says Sterling should try some possum stew. Anything in a stew tastes all right. Like how's possum just on its own?
No.
Nah, it has to
My
be.
wife,
It,
my
it
wife
has
used
to.
to make corn, what we called corned beef ash,
Yes.
because ash means with potato.
We can get that. We can get that at Farmhouse, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Right, corned beef ash. What corned beef stew?
Even you can even get quail
And
for breakfast at
I hated
Farmhouse.
it. I was sick of it. She were always making it. It's just nice and easy, innit? Throw a tin of corned beef in. But
Mom
I
used
know,
to
that's
make
not
it
a good
all the
stew.
time. I love it. Used to make it all the time. Cheap freight hauler service station I worked at, the lift leaked, so we had to put a metal rod through a hole in the small tube and working on a vehicle. Oh, so the
Mm-hmm.
hydraulics wouldn't leak down. Tolga says borrowed. It's a bug on steroids, man. Yeah, the Tatras. Cheap freight hauler, August 15th is squirrel season. Can't you just? Aren't there squirrels everywhere? Why does it have to be a season?
Well, the thing about the South, let me tell you about the squirrels and the reason he said that. Do not kill squirrel in a month that does not have an R in it. In other words, May, June, July, August, you don't eat squirrel in those months. I mean, even though squirrel season starts in August, but you don't want to eat the squirrel in those months that don't have an R in them, because the months that don't have an R in them are the hottest months of the year, and squirrels get hives in their skin. They're little
Ew.
mites. They're little mites that get burrowed under their skin, and their larvae build sacs, and obviously. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, through the cooler months, yeah.
In Georgia, squirrel hunting season for the 2025-26 season opens on August 15th and closes February 28th. The daily bag limit is 12 squirrels, both gray and fox squirrels combined.
But if they're on your own private property,
You can have squirrels
that's a
every
different
day.
story. But yeah, I know how to dress them and cook them and all that mess. Yeah.
So I guess we're going squirrel hunting this year.
All we gotta do is sit out in the yard.
Okay.
Ping!
Sounds like a deal.
Bird shot. Bird shot works wonders. You just gotta dig the pellets out of them.
I'm pretty good with 22.
Yeah, that'll do a squirrel. Make sure it's an headshot though, or you smash its body to bits.
Yeah.
That is correct.
You'll ruin the meat.
So what's squirrel taste like? And if you say chicken, I'll scream like a lady.
It's
A bit
It's gamey.
chickeny.
it's gamey. It's got a wild, gamey
Yeah.
flavor to it.
Right. No, it's more like strong rabbit.
More like it's more like a mix, like what Robert said, between rabbit and quail. Even though quail's a bird.
Right.
It's
Okay.
got a bit of stronger flavour.
Oh
My
yeah.
pal, you see, in England we had what we call the red squirrel. And
The red
they
squirrel.
introduced the American grey squirrel into England, which carried a disease that killed all the red squirrels.
Damn
So-
Americans.
So what they did was the up in the what we call Kielder Forest, which is like on the borders of Scotland and England, that's the sanctuary for the red squirrels. And my pal used to go around. Well, there used to be a team of them. They used to go around, and if grey squirrels got anywhere near within a mile of the red squirrel sanctuary, they shot them. So he used to make squirrel pie. So like no point wasting them.
Wow.
I made squirrel pie. So that's where I had some squirrel pie.
Cheap Freight Hauler says every person could bag their limit 365 days and we still would not run out of squirrel. Tree rats, he calls them.
They wreak havoc on my property with the hickory nuts.
Yeah, I've seen it. Well, that's why I put the cover on the bug, because I think one of them was camping out on top of the bug and eating. Jerome Jones has been a member for 22 months, coming up on 2 years. Wow. Good to see you, Jerome Jones. I hope you're doing well tonight. Cheap Freight Hauler, imagine that, an American thing that was diseased. Robert knows to hide away from the Americans. We're all diseased. Tolga saying hi to Jerome. That's the bottom of the comments. I want to thank you kids for stopping by, hanging out on the Church of Wheel. 2.5 hours into this, and I'm done hearing my own damn. That I need to piss like a goddamn racehorse too. I was sitting there debating.
Like a you problem.
I was debating which bottle do I grab, and can I sit here still enough and not like make it look like I'm pissing. Listen, we don't piss in semi trucks. We roll down the window. Anyway, yeah. Robert's already taken care of it 3 times. Yeah, or do like Buck did and just shut the camera off. Cheap Freight Hauler, good to see the channel again. I'm glad I'm back. We're in full effect. Jerome Jones is a channel member for 22 months. Saying hi to Tolga. Tolga saying it was a great conversation. Thanks to all you legends. Buck Brown got a phone call. Uh-oh. Buck's got a hot lady he's talking to. Anyway, good to see you, Robert. I hope you're doing well, my friend.
Same to you, Paul.
Been way too long, man. I hope you're doing well. And,
yeah.
I looking forward to seeing some content on your channel here once you get back trucking.
Yeah,
again,
well, I might be making some next week if I get driving again.
Yeah, it'd be good to see you, man. I'm gonna press a button to make things go away, and we'll catch you kids later.
I tried to run and hide, but Jesus came and found me and he touched me down inside. He is like a mighty hero.
For I have seen all that I've seen what Laban's done unto this. Oh, isn't that amazing? And my word will not return void, and it will go to that which it was sent. And it will prosper. But life and joy and the nature of God. Oh, hallelujah. And bread for eating will also provide and multiply. Oh, that's